Hello everyone, my name is Stijn Niesen. You might know me as a veterinary internist and as part of the Vets for Ukraine initiative. I'm just going to take you on a trip today to make sure that we keep focusing on what this is all about. So I'm in my car and I'm just parked up and I'll take you on a trip just now. So see you in a bit. Hello, here I am again. Let's see, those are some clues about where I'm going today. It's all about making sure, and there's a lot of wind here, I'm just going outside of the wind, making sure that we realize that what is happening in Ukraine just now is quite something that we haven't seen for a long time in Europe. And I want us all to realize that this is a moment to not look away. And that's why I'm taking you guys on a trip today, to remind us about what happens when enough of us do look away. I'm getting closer to where we want to be. See you in a bit. Hello, here I am again. You might now guess where I am. Looks pretty familiar, right? So I'm in Amsterdam for a special visit for Vets for Ukraine. The reason why I'm here is that here we can find a very strong reminder of what happens when people look away. When they look away, really bad things happen. And this is what happened in the Second World War in the Netherlands as well. I'm standing in front of, I don't know if you can see it. Did you see that? So I'm standing in front of the Anne Frank house just now. This is where Anne Frank, the symbol of what happened in the Second World War, what happened to the Jewish community, hid for 4-5 years, nearly made it until the end, until she was betrayed, her family was betrayed, and therefore she was sent to a deportation camp and eventually died in one of the concentration camps. So why am I here? This was the last time in the Netherlands and in Western Europe that parts of our European population were targeted by evil regimes to try to destroy them, basically. The second time this happened, probably we need to go to Srebrenica in former Yugoslavia. And now we find ourselves with the war in Ukraine. And what are the parallels? Well, look at Bucha. Look at what we see going on in Mariupol. We've got an evil regime targeting innocent people just because of their nationality. We've got fake news, just like Hitler used fake news to convince their own population that what was going on there was justified. This is happening within Europe. And what did we say after we learned of the horrors of what happened in that house in the background where Anne Frank hid? What did we say after the learning what happened in the Second World War? We said never, ever again. History tends to repeat itself, unfortunately. We saw it in Srebrenica, former Yugoslavia, and now we find ourselves with war within Europe with similar patterns of atrocities happening. And you might think, well, what can I do as a person to help with this huge issue? And like I said many times before, it's not easy. It's not easy to find a solution, but the very least we can do is not look away. And you might think that cafe latte you're not going to drink today, and instead you're going to donate to justgiving.com/vets for Ukraine doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I argue against it. I mean, it takes a lot of people to not look away for there to become a halt to this kind of atrocities. We need to do this together, and we all need to take our personal responsibility in doing so. So the little bits do help. For evil to prevail, it takes good people to do nothing. Please remember Anne Frank. Please remember the victims of atrocities in Srebrenica. Please now act. Be on the right side of history. Please donate to Vets for Ukraine. Take care.